a heat
I don't know what to watch.
which was also too hot and melted the board, even at the lowest possible temperature. I absolutely decimated this PCB. And yet, somehow,
PCB way
after a
is
little
the
bit of isopropyl
best way
alcohol and a
to
little
get
bit of
all of
rubbing,
your dude that's in
everything
charge.
worked just fine.
That's amazing.
It's back together now, and it still registers, and everything is totally fine. So this Pro controller now still works, but
I wonder
we
what could have happened.
cannot use it for this mod anymore because the contacts are just f***ed. So one Target pickup order later, and we're back.
Damn.
By the way, there's no sponsor in this video, so I'm going to leave Amazon affiliate links to everything that I use, like the buttons, like the Pro controller, even the little tweezers that I use, this super glue. And
Is it really any of it?
also, why don't you go over to wolfdenapparel.com, check out this shirt, buy a mug, buy a desk mat,
Buy a
or
shirt.
don't spend any money and just subscribe. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Thanks. But this shirt is really nice.
I like the
soldering
video.
was completely out of the question. But that wasn't even my first idea. My first idea was using these little dome switches that stick on. This did not work at all. This was a mod from an Xbox One controller. They're supposed to just stick onto the PCB. But they didn't work for a lot of reasons that I don't feel like getting. I tried everything, just trust me. The next thing I tried were these dome switches that came in the pack of the switches that I used years ago. These work, but they required a 3D printed spacer.
Oh my
and I
God.
just didn't love the way that they felt. They were clicky, but like the clickiness was a little too subtle of a difference for it to be worth all of this trouble.
Damn.
We needed something a lot more substantial.
That's crazy.
And that's why this video is probably late. Hopefully it's not, but it probably is. Luckily, this super glue that I'm using, this clear Gorilla Glue, is non-destructive. It just picks right up. It's like hot glue. You just peel it right up. It scrapes right off. It also seems to be non-conductive. So if you get it in the wrong place, it doesn't seem like it's going to make any difference with the connection of these pads. So I guess what I initially thought was a stupid idea wasn't a stupid idea after all. It's only stupid if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I said that once in the video, and there's a picture of me with that quote underneath it, hanging up in a deli somewhere in California.
Oh.
I can't be the only one.
So, oh my God. Saw this quote and pick at mobile. That's like very, I mean, that's like the niche of that place. I think it's like a gaming nerdy place, it seems. Which is cool.
Pad, and it looks kind of like two C's that are intertwined with each other like this. And when you press down on the button, they press down in the middle, and it connects, it bridges these two pieces of the C. You can even just test this with some metal tweezers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these tactile switches, and we're going to orientate them on some angle so that the two contacts ends up touching the two different C's. Does that make sense? The little metal feet on the bottom have to touch two different C's. So you got this C and you got this C. One contact has to touch this C. One contact has to touch this C.
Vincent Fondue.
And it doesn't matter in which direction
What if I make a
these switches are
comic
facing,
book,
as long as they are in the direct center.
comic book
that
centered
way, when you're pressing down, it's always hitting the direct center. We're going to do this a little bit like brain surgery. Keep this controller connected to a switch. Keep everything on. Use the controller input tester that's on the Switch 2. And test it to make sure that these switches are in the right spot. I would do this before and after you lay down the glue. In fact, I was doing this while the glue was drying too, just to make sure.
Damn, how do people get that shit around their nose?
Because my Y button was such a pain in the ass the whole time. We're going to apply the absolute tiniest dab of super glue to each contact. Be very careful not to get the super glue under the switch or on top of the switch. This clear glue is also good because regular super glue sometimes covers the surrounding area in like a white residue, and this did not. Once the glue is down, you do have a few seconds to reposition the switch. And again, make sure that the switch is dead center in the middle, and continue to test the switch to make sure that it's still making the connection.
Fuck all that.
Repeat this for each of the 4 pads. This glue does dry pretty quick.
What is he even doing?
I would wait a couple of hours, if not overnight, to make sure that it's completely dry before you put everything back together again. I did this and the Y button still didn't work, so I reapplied the glue to that, and I kept coming back every hour or so and checking to make sure that it was still working while it was drying. So that took maybe about 4 hours. So on the last Pro Controller, I used the same switches, and some of the buttons were a little too tall. Some of the buttons were a little too short. So I needed like a spacer for one. I needed to drill some holes in the other one. This didn't require any spacers or anything. All of the buttons reach perfectly fine, and they all feel perfect. It's kind of amazing how that worked. I spent so long trying to make a 3D printed spacer for the old dome switches I was going to use. So that was a massive waste of time. Honestly, the worst part about taking this controller apart is putting it back together.
I gotta make a video about the Steam Deck.
One little piece right here is just such an absolute bitch.
The perfect handheld.
It connects from the bottom first, but then you have these two little prongs that you have to fit perfectly.
The Steam Deck is the perfect handheld.
Fits right, and then snaps together. I'd recommend doing all this upside down so that the buttons don't fall out. When I was trying this with the dome switches, I tried to keep the membrane in there. That's part of why it didn't feel so good. So the membrane's out. You could throw this out. We don't need this anymore.
Okay.
We're totally fine without it. Once that's together, you can now test the buttons and make sure that everything feels good. Then you got 3 screws, then the 2 little wing pieces that just slide in sideways, then the 4 screws on those, then the faceplate just pops right
I thought that was,
and it should snap in the corners. You can put like just the slightest bit of double-sided Scotch tape on there if you're worried about it popping off again, but honestly, I wouldn't worry too much.
Damn, that looks pretty cool.
Nothing. It's good. And now, finally, we have
that scared the fuck out of me.
Less mushy,
he just
quicker Switch 2 Pro Controller. It does feel significantly better for me than the original, and honestly, it doesn't feel like it requires as much travel or as much force as the last mod that we did. This feels like perfectly fit for this controller. I remember the Switch 1 Pro Controller mod that I did. It took me a bit for everything to settle, for it to start feeling good. Right now, my Y button is still like not in a great spot. It's registering presses like 75% of the time. That's not that good.
That's
Hopefully,
so weird.
with a lot of use, it will eventually just fall into place and everything will work good. Or
I think it's just
I'll have to reapply the glue for the 17th time again. I do have a little bit of an idea. Maybe with a little bit of solder
that's just not
on the button switch, we can extend the surface area that it has and make that contact a little more substantial, and then glue on top of that. But I'm only going to do that if I absolutely have to. All the other buttons feel totally fine. I don't know how long this is
and try to move the Y button, maybe.
Last mod, we used actual solder right onto the board. That's going to last a really long time. That's metal on metal. This is super glue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is wedged in there.
And if you use it hella,
it
bro,
should last a decent amount of time. But only time will tell. You could probably do something.
And you can't throw it or anything.
One of the biggest
because it is just
video was why didn't you just do the D-pad as well?
Stuck on there.
This is such a huge pain in the ass to figure out. I didn't want to do any more work. Also, if I'm playing a game that primarily uses the D-pad, I'm not going to use this controller. I'm going to use a different controller. But you could probably do something like this with the D-pad. Maybe use those dome switches that come in the pack. Not only does this feel better and sound better, it's more satisfying. It's easier to tell when an input is supposed to be happening on screen. But also, there's way less travel. It's pretty much a hair trigger on each one of these buttons. I like this so much better. Anyway, what do you guys think about the Switch 2 Pro Controller, and what do you think?
I forgot I fucking gotta text my GF.
Is this worth all the trouble? I mean, the biggest
Fuck no, it's not. Fuck no, it's not.
Know how to do it. It really shouldn't be that bad. Leave it in the comments below, at me on Twitter, any and all this other social media garbage. Thank you to our sponsor, me. Buy a shirt. I forgot to mention I'm going to be at Long Island Retro Game Expo.
Let's watch this shit. I am just only going to watch until I'm done. That's just cool. It's like a phone.
Handheld emulators had some arc over the past.
Damn, that shit looks crazy.
There were a lot of them, and I mean a lot of
them. He keeps all the boxes. Fuck.
These retro handheld manufacturers.
I couldn't do that. I'd need to throw them away. I'm too much of a hoarder.
Some manufacturers, namely Anbernic, were known for releasing almost the perfect handheld. If only it had just that one little thing. And then 1 month later, they would release that same handheld with that one more thing, like a thumbstick. then it would be missing something else. And ever dangling that hot dog right in front of us, and we're all just chasing it. And it's just never gonna
That's
happen.
fucked up. They
Never.
threw away my fucking food. I had
This
like
got
a
really
shit ton
old
of fucking
really
fries
fast when early
and
last
like
year they just had so
2
much
tenders,
RG.
bruh.
Well, last year, Ambernix
It's fucked
also
up,
released
man.
this, the RG35XXSP. It looks great. It's compact. The screen is protected. It plays everything up to Dreamcast very well. It's pretty much the perfect retro handheld. After that, nothing Ambernick released interested me at all. A lot of their devices are kind of just the same chipset in different form factors, and none of those really interested me because this 35XXSP is kind of all that I needed. Well, this year they released the 34XXSP, mostly the same device. The whole thing is slightly smaller with a slightly shorter screen, but this time it's got thumbsticks.
Wow.
I didn't even think I really needed thumbsticks all that badly, but I did play some 3D games on my original 35SP, and I did find myself wishing I had thumbsticks for games like Sonic Adventure 2 or even like Mario 64. So I ended up buying this for myself. I haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet because Steam
Is that the one with
released the Lenovo Legion Go S, the
uh,
Nintendo Switch 2. It's been a busy month.
yeah.
Okay? This is
You got
all
one
that
with
Ambernick's been up to,
things?
though.
Yeah.
They also released this, an emulation.
That's just
now that looks
crazy.
like a T-Mobile sidekick.
Yeah, that's
or a
silly. It
PSP
looks like a
Go,
phone.
depending on which
And you
OS
slide out the
use.
thing, which is pretty
This is
cool,
a lot more
actually.
powerful and a lot more expensive. It runs on Android and can play up to GameCube and
Oh.
some light Nintendo
And I
Switch
bet
emulation.
3DS, huh?
But this is interesting because it's a
That's
form factor that I've
crazy.
never
Oh,
seen
that's fat as
emulation.
fuck.
And it's just
That shit is so huge, bruh.
so satisfying to slide up. Finally, a new form
It's too
factor.
big, bruh. It's too
been
big.
Nice to jump back into the Amber.
It's too... No. Let's grind. Flash. Royale. Let's play some fucking Flash Royale, goddammit. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it will never fall. I threw my gun to the roof. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I think I'm gonna start the stream on. I think I'm gonna start the IRL stream on Thursday, probably. I love it. Someday when you gone. I crashed my car into a bridge. Wait, when the fuck? His birthday's on the 8th, I'm pretty sure. My friend. I just don't want to say his birthday. I don't know if he wants it to be public info, so. 8th. Friday, god damn it. That shit starts on Friday. I don't care. I might need to start it on Saturday, bruh. Thank you, bruh. Thank you, bruh. Dude, there's chill ass people. There's chill ass people fucking on the shit. Alright, now we can get back to it. So this is just you get daily fucking things? Ah, dude, this is stupid as fuck. Fuck that. Let's see what's here. Oh, this is what I have? Oh, that's for free. Oh, let me see if I can buy something on the TCG app. Real quick. Because I low-key want to do something. Let's see this. Yeah, I have a pack. I have to update it. Update, baby. Damn. Oh my god, that's a yearly thing? Oh my god. That's a yearly thing. That's fucking insane. Not now, bruh. Damn. I wanted to open a 10 pack of cards, but I will not have enough. So yeah, I'm just not going to. But I will open quite a lot. I'll open a lot if I'm able to. I do hella want to open I do want to do a 10 pool. I don't think I'll be able to, but that's fine. That's a-okay. That's fine by me. I gotta figure out what my login shit is. I have not checked on this account. I don't know what my shit is. Oh, okay. Also some achievements. How do I check like my info? You know what I'm saying? Other account. Google account. I'm signing on my Google account. Okay. I low-key want to play the game. I low-key want to play the game Pocket. Alright. One sec, y'all. Relax, guy. Relax, guy. Oh, fuck. I guess. I mean, I think I need to agree to all of those, right? That's this account, right? I think it's this one. I hope it doesn't transfer. I don't want to transfer anything. Fuck. Okay. Skip. Yeah, yeah. Oh, fuck. What is my email, then? What the fuck is it? Sorry, I'm trying to get on my account, but I don't know what the fuck I'm using. And I don't think I know how to check either. Maybe I'm just using my regular email. What Google account? It says linked with Google. Maybe I use my main? Oh no. Oh. Oh my lord. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And lovely, but lovely. And lovely. Just love me. Why the internet turned on? Like, yeah, it is kind of fucked up what happened. He really just fucking fucked his friend over. Like, fuck him. Is the Pokemon Pocket app already in fucking, is it on the App Store? Let's see the Microsoft Store. No, no. Pokemon TCG. Oh, the Poke. No, yeah, TCG Pocket. Yeah, no. Okay, well, my shit's just loading, so. It's just downloading an update. Fuck. Fuck, this is taking forever. I want to open some packs with y'all, though. Guess we gotta wait. I guess we just gotta wait, chat. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, 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 hey. It's like DJ Pikachu dancing. I do my little dance. Damn, this shit's fucking delayed. This shit is fucked. This shit is draining my fucking internet. I need